So this is the 8th floor. Mm-hmm. And what do we know about the 8th floor?
There have been numerous reports of a woman in a nightgown.
You would see this image of this woman in the hallway. She was jilted and she flung herself off the roof.
We didn't get anybody who wanted to be on camera.
Well, there was that one.
So my name's Heather, and I'm a part-time leasing agent assistant. I don't even know where to start with the stories of the apartments. The one I'm living in actually had a mob murder in it. Yeah. I first got in there and I was like, oh yay, French doors, and I was sitting there like being weird and petting them, and my boyfriend's like, you might not want to pet that door. I was like, why? And he's like, you see that stain right there? I was like, yeah, it's a blood stain. I was like, okay, so what happened exactly? And he told me the whole story because he actually used to work for the building too. There have been a few times where I've had things move actually. And for a while I wasn't sure if like somebody was breaking into my apartment or not, but I kept checking to see if it stayed locked or anything, and it was still locked, but things were just like moved around or knocked over. Like the lights would be on when like I knew I turned them off when I left. Appliances randomly turn on, which is weird. For a week, every time I started falling asleep, I could swear there was somebody in the apartment. Like I kept seeing people like walk by and it kept freaking me out, and I'd wake up and I'd look over and just nobody there. And then there was this other time that I was like falling asleep and I felt like there was somebody coming down the hall. And it just freaked me out. I just couldn't sleep and I was like hiding under the covers. I'm very superstitious into whether or not I actually see things, so I try to rationalize everything as much as I can, but there's definitely freaky stuff in here.
That was great. Heather's really cool.
Yeah, her stories were creepy, and they totally substantiate what we heard off camera.
About the 8th and the 6th floors.
Shall we proceed to the 6th?
Oh yes, let's.
Oh yes?
Oh yes!
Yes!
Let's!
Yes!
Yes, let's go!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
The 6th floor.
Okay, we're on the 6th floor of the Malloy. Yeah, I'm getting a much higher baseline on this level. Right around 0.91, right where the other one was right around 0.1. So it's like 10 times more. I have no idea what that means. I mean, could be a million things. Well, you know what? Strangely, now that I moved over here, it's back down to those really low numbers. It was just over there. Why don't I try to go back and see what happens?
Okay.
Why, there's the culprit right there. 33, 34, yeah.
I think that would muck with someone. Maybe when you're waiting for the elevator. Now they say like high EMF ratings can cause agitation or anxiety or make you feel like you're being watched.
Did anybody ever say anything about like, were they by the elevator when they saw the woman?
Yeah, Mike said at least once that he was leaving his apartment and going to the elevator.
Interesting.
But
And that was on this floor.
definitively inconclusive.
I just got a sudden, very, very brief jump from like 0.1 to 28. Yeah, yours is much more dramatic. Mine's more precise.
Yeah, this one's not exactly accurate. I've got 2 lights. I've got 3 lights.
That was interesting.
Okay, so I changed my mind. It's a little dramatic. It'd be cool to see 3 lights again. Like that. Should we do some EVP work here?
Yeah.
What's it like in the Malloy Apartments? Have you had any strange things happen?
Have you seen any ghosts? Have you experienced feelings of dread in your attic or basement?
What's your favorite game system? No, really, you can be honest.
You're a GURPS player, aren't you? Oh, I just got a big spike when I said that. It did.
They go rocks.
If the woman in the nightgown is here, where do you like better, the 8th floor or the 6th floor? Because people have seen you on both. If you like to move things around, there's something for you to play with.
We're referring to the light. Feel free to not levitate me this evening. We'll call it a favor. That was weird.
What is that?
I think it was just someone, but why would you say that?
What was it?
It sounded like someone saying hey.
I just heard kind of a click. I didn't hear someone say hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I heard at all.
Did you hear it like come from right there?
No, I thought it was like down the hall, and I thought it was someone going, hey, hey, hey. I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that at all.
It made me jump. Do we want to try and talk to Carl? I mean, it is the anniversary
of his death.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's try. Carl, if you're here, feel free to move the board.
I'm a little freaked out.
I'm barely touching this thing.
I'm honestly not doing this.